You like to draw and you want to improve. Perhaps you're searching for one of those elusive things, a glowing castle behind fluffy clouds. You know, a style. But you have very limited time, and maybe perfectionism stops you from even trying within those limits. Well, I've had to rewire my thoughts on this, and hopefully this perspective can help someone else. I'm Eva, I'm a 31-year-old mother to a very perfect girl, and I'm aspiring towards an imperfect, creative life without much time to do so. Join me, unless you're looking for perfection. Then go away. I get bursts of free time that are of unknown duration most of the time. My daughter has just moved to 1 nap a day. If you don't have a child, your allotments of time are probably quite set in stone, with occasional variables. If those allotments are very short, I know how frustrating that is if you're trying to improve. But listen, the shorter the better. Just let me attempt to prove that. Perfectionism is a joke. Simple as that. My one form of creativity for the past 12 years was building elaborate buildings on The Sims that I would never fully finish. The time I would have spent finishing them is incomprehensible. Why? Because perfectionism is an infinite affliction. Infinite. Let me express this differently. This is just some very basic philosophy I remember from college. It's Plato's theory of forms. Here's what Google said when I looked it up. Plato's theory of forms asserts that the physical realm is only a shadow, or an image, of the true reality of the realm of forms. Forms are abstract, perfect, unchanging concepts or ideals that transcend time and space. Perfection is infinite, in other words, a time-sucking aspiration. It is an abstract concept that does not exist in our reality. Although I do believe that things that are naturally formed can be deemed perfect in a sense, but things made by us humans, beings of the physical, unideal realm, can't be. Perfection is not man-made. So, our quest for perfection in the works we do is one and the same with being delusional, impractical, and completely ungrounded in our reality. Okay, so philosophy over. Just be real. Get grounded. Slap yourself awake, people. Stop wasting time. I'm not trying to lecture you. I am this. I was this. I am this. I'm working with this. I'm lecturing myself. Art is basically the most subjective thing in existence, so it's mental to drive ourselves mad over our artistic expression not being perfect, unless you're immortal with infinite time that you want to waste, because it will still be a waste. You have to be God itself to reach perfection. So here's my advice. Pretend you don't know how much free time you have, even if you do know. Pick a reference, or multiple of them, that's to do with something you want to get better at drawing, and just go. Or redo the same reference multiple times really quickly, as if the one goal is just to fill a page. Going at it so quickly without a higher goal forces mistakes, so you learn what you don't like. But it also forces flow, that elusive flow that we all want. So then you can learn what you do like, but more importantly than that, you're igniting synapses, connecting your eyes to your hands in some sort of magic muscle memory haze, which then frees you in the future to be who you are, artistically. Options, choices, they're all distractions at this point. There's so much to say about how force can beget flow when you're forcing yourself to let go. Oxymoron of a lifetime. Most of the drawings in this video I actually really dislike, and so what? That magical muscle memory knows what benefit it did, even if I don't know right now. It will come out of me one day, or all the time, constantly, or whenever. Let your perfectionism free you, in only that the knowledge of its delusional nature should make you worry about your grip on reality a little bit, you know? I spent my whole life crippled by my imperfections, so I did nothing with it. I stopped drawing, I stopped playing the piano, I stopped trying new things completely for fear of failure. Little did I know that all that inner critic crap that I thought was the reasonable voice in me, I have a video on that, was actually just completely insane and not connected to reality. And reality is imperfect, so just create. Go and look up kintsugi, which is a Japanese art of using gold to repair broken objects. It's all about the beauty of imperfection and how, when something is imperfect, its value actually increases because imperfection is always unique. So let yourself go, be free, use your limits of time to free you from perfectionism. And it also helps to remember that you're completely insane if you want to be perfect. If you have any advice for us recovering perfectionists, please let me know. Let's comfort each other in this perfect world filled with imperfect human creations. Like and subscribe if you want to. Talk soon. Love and peace and bye.